my name is Jeff Perry, and I'm a Reiki practitioner here at the Cove Healing. It's a Reiki clinic that's just been open for a couple of years here in St. John, New Brunswick. And I've been practicing for the last couple and involved in Reiki itself for about the last 10 years. So how I get introduced to Reiki was, I believe I was at work, and one night I got a message over Facebook from a friend of mine that said, hey, this is what I'm doing now. I think you might be interested in this. And it was her being a Reiki practitioner and had a clinic open herself in the Uptown area at the time. So I didn't know what Reiki was, but in her message, she felt that I was struggling with things. Again, we were friends from high school. We already had a prior connection. But she thought the Reiki treatment would actually benefit me in what I had going on in my life at that time. I was open-minded. Like I said, I didn't know anything about Reiki or working with energy or any of that at the time. But because it was her and that trust was there, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go for it. I feel like I need help anyway. I've got lots of stuff. Let's do it. And we're walking down the street towards her office, feeling, and this is how I felt most days, frustrated. I was angry. I had a temper. I hated everything. I felt like there was no purpose. I was just kind of spinning my own wheels. Lost, I guess, is how I felt, really. And not even knowing how lost I was at the time or how far down the mental illness trail I was at the time. I just knew that being there in her space was important for me, even though I had so many unknowns, unknown questions on, why I am the way I am and what Reiki is and how this is going to help me. After the first treatment was the first time, I would say in years, that I felt like there was hope, that I do have something purposeful here. I felt that anger gone for a short time, which allowed like the happiness feel to come out and love that I've never felt in forever come out. And I felt like I was really just like walking on cloud nine. It was a high that you can't experience unless you were in my body to experience it. It was just life-changing almost immediately for me. So Reiki has been a bridge to the rest of my life on where I am today. If it wasn't for the values and the beliefs as a Reiki practitioner, I keep them on my wall. I will let go of worry, I will let go of anger, I will do my work honestly, and there's a couple more. It's those everyday beliefs in myself that I kept, that I valued, and then that's what allowed me to bridge into other healing modalities. And it turned into my everyday life and who I am now as a person, still transitioning, but I'm more of that grounded, whole, healthy, mentally healthy person now that Reiki helped to get me there. Because of that impact that Reiki had on me, and everybody's different, I was just impacted so strongly my first session. I couldn't just ignore that. I had to know how and why I felt the way I did after, and just by having this practitioner work with my energy and not even have to touch my body or manipulate anything, it was just amazing to me. And if I hadn't experienced myself, I would have just been whatever, it was an energy session, or but I had to learn more after that. It was so life-changing. So I ended up taking the classes, learning what I could from different practitioners, practicing myself, and just seeing the benefits, not just for my own self-healing, being in this practice, but what it's benefiting with others. It was huge. And to this day, I still can't ignore that fact. And that's what drives me to continue to learn and be better and to reach out and get this out to more people as possible. It's important for people to know that the reason why we have this space is for their healing. And it doesn't matter what level it's on, whether it's physical, mental, it's here for your total well-being. Clients that come and see us here have issues that we all have seen, dealt with, have family members that deal with, whether it's a loss, a death, whether it's struggling with a job, struggling with a relationship, financial. everyday stuff that people struggle with, there's options to help you through that. And here we just give you those options. Other clients that come and see us have pain, chronic pain of some kind, that they've tried meds, they've tried therapy, and it may have helped, but they still deal with this chronic issue. So they find with Reiki and the practice of allowing their energy to flow through them freely and not be blocked, they heal. And then they can have their team together, and it all kind of works on multiple levels after that. I actually feel blessed that I'm able to help people now, especially coming from such a dark place myself. And the effects that Reiki did have on my life, I had to make it my everyday to save my life, period. So I love myself more for that, and it gives me this energy and this passion now to show other people that you have hope, you have choices. If this doesn't work, you have multiple other avenues you can go down. And that's the feeling I think I want. That's the feeling I want for people here. It's just to know they have hope, they have a place of healing where nobody's judged. You come here, be vulnerable, let it all out, and leave feeling better. Guaranteed, leave feeling better, even if it's a little bit. But that's a great start to your own personal healing journey.